All day, all damn day. You ready?
I'm ready.
What's up, everybody? I'm Dom. This is Paulie. We're with the Reverse Shrimp Company. And today we're going to be going over some back takes for you. We have a whole series coming up this month, so make sure you tune in every week for the next part of the series. We have a lot to share with you, so we're going to hop right into it. We're going to start off with the basic back takes, and we're going to get more advanced as we move along here. So one of the most basic, I think, is the chair sit. It's one of the first ones that you learn. So maybe I'm inside control and Paul rolls away from me here. What this is doing is it's creating back exposure, and I'm going to look for a gift wrap, and I could collect this under this far elbow underneath here. And what I'll do, I'm going to twist it towards the camera now. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this head side leg up towards his shoulder blades. I'm going to fold my leg underneath Paul as I pull him up on top of me and I take the back. All right.
Very nice.
Now you can hit this too from like a modified mount. Right, this is another fantastic spot. He rolls. I get this gift wrap. I'm looking to collect this elbow. Same idea. I'm gonna slide my knee up. I'm gonna tuck my leg underneath his back and then pull him on top of me and secure the back.
Very nice. Make sure you guys are really tucking that leg in the back. If you open it the opposite way, you're gonna hurt your knee.
Oh yeah.
You know, so you wanna make sure that you fold that in, right?
Definitely.
If I want to get Dom's back, but I don't want to do the chair sit, and I see some back exposure, is exactly what I'm looking for. So if I have side control on Dom, and we get here, I'm gonna come on this side, right?
Yep.
And when I do, well, we'll do this side first, just so we kind of, as I'm here, right? And I'm thinking, I want him to look away, right? He can come towards me, there's a bunch of different things, but I want him to look away. When he does, right? Come back for a second, Dom. Maybe it's because I brought this knee on belly up. A lot of times guys will look up, yeah, perfect. I'll release pressure there. When I do, it gives him the false sense that he can like keep rolling. I'm not gonna just let him roll away, right? I'm still on him, but I'm letting him roll away slightly. When I do, I'll give you guys another angle in a minute. I'm gonna post my hand to the mat. I wanna come a little bit higher to slide in this bottom hook. Once I slide in that bottom hook, I can pull him towards me, right, just a little bit, and start securing the choke here, right, by controlling his wrist. I got a nice short choke here. If I want to let go, I can come behind and do the full rear naked, right? So stay there, Dom.
Yep.
Right. From this side, right, I was here, guys, right? And when I'm here, he started to look away, right? When he did, I still control this hip here. You'll see my left leg. I'm going to slide it right underneath. When I do, I'm gonna grab this claw right behind his shoulder. He can pinch his elbow all he wants here, but notice I hipped away and I grab that rear naked right away. If I want to be mean about it, I can pull him away here. But the main thing is I control that wrist and I get him down here, all right? I'll give you guys one more angle.
Let's go look at what's up.
And again, I'm setting this up, I'm baiting him, right? He's here, right? I come his knee on belly, he starts to look away. Perfect, as he does, look, I'm already following him up, sliding my bottom hook in. There's a few different things I could do here, but the main thing is I'm just gonna take the back, right? So I'm gonna slide away, pull this arm here, or control, right? You'll see me drop down to my left shoulder, putting in that short choke here, and finishing with the choke. So that one's really slick with the back exposure. You're just sliding. I'm gonna show the solo real quick.
Yeah.
As he would be turning away, he's coming up, I'm just sliding in that bottom hook. If it was the other side, I'm posting and I'm sliding in that bottom hook. It's a very simple one, but you'll catch guys.
Oh no, definitely. I think another great position to take the back from is the front headlock. And Paul's really good at this, so I'm gonna let him hop into this.
Man, I like this. This is one of my favorites, you guys. Whether I snapped him down here, however I got to the front headlock position, I'm gonna be holding, right? When I'm holding, I'm keeping his chin, my shoulder is heavy right here, right? So I'm gonna come from this side, right? And I'm here. What I'd like to do here, you guys, is I'd like to beat the arm, right? That's the first thing I wanna do, right, is beat the arm. So when I'm down here and I'm starting to circle, right, you'll see me, my left hand right here will let go of his chin, but I'm still keeping pressure, right? not high, but low right in the back of his neck. As I do that, it gives me opportunity to come right behind his armpit here, step over, right here, right into the spiral ride, right guys? So I'm gonna do the other side here. We're here, I'm heavy. Again, I wanna sell this, so I'm not just hanging out on top of him, I'm out on both knees. I want you guys grabbing the chin, right? Dropping my shoulder behind his neck here. That's giving him some kind of pressure. When I relieve pressure a little bit, you'll see my hand go over his head here to beat the arm, right? When I do, I circle right away. You'll see me take my left hand here, right, and grab the spiral ride. When I grab the spiral ride, I'm gonna do this slightly different than wrestling. Instead of like reaching in to grab the wrist, I'm going to post on the mat here, drop my left knee, and block. Once I do, I can reach around at the same time simultaneously, grabbing his wrist right here, and getting in this choke. I can throw both hooks in, of course, you know. The chokes are in, and I'm grabbing. Right, so, again, I want you facing here.
Yep.
Right here, guys, right? I'm here, I'm heavy, I'm beating the arm, I'm circling, right? And dropping. Okay, but sometimes I'm gonna bypass, I don't even wanna mess with that. I'm gonna bypass that completely because the guy is stubborn, right? When he's stubborn, right, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do the cross post, right? Cross post and hop. It looks fancy, but it's cool. And to me, it's high percentage, right? You'll see that I'm heavy here, right? When I'm heavy, right, same thing like I said, maybe I wanna start beating the arm, but I have a hard time, right? And when I do this, maybe I'm going to beat the arm here, and he's posting up. Man, I can't get it. So what I'll do is I'm heavy, right? Posting, I'm gonna take my left hand. Let's circle this way a little bit down. Right there, perfect. I'm gonna take my left hand here, right? And I'm gonna post on his head. This is important, right? Not on the back of his neck, but on his head right here. I'm gonna reach up and grab his hip, right? This is just to kind of keep him down and to give me a little bit of balance. I'm going to cross step. I'm gonna cross step and drop through. I'm pinching my knees here, right? I'm gonna slide my hand in, again for the spiral ride, and that's what I want. When I do, you'll see me reach over, I'll drop my left knee to block. Right away, I wanna kick those hooks out and grab and finish with a choke. Do this again here, right? Arm is down. I'm heavy, right? I'm heavy, I wanna maybe beat the arm. Yeah, I'm having a hard time, man, no good. I'm gonna bypass it completely, right? I'm still giving all that pressure. I'm being nice here, but I would be here with this pressure. That's bad, ain't it, Tom? Because I'm in the back of his neck here. So I'm giving that pressure, I circle like I said. Now I'm pushing the head, heavy, I'm pushing on it. I hop over right away. Guys, maybe I'll go to this side. I'll come inside here, boom, right out. As soon as I do, I immediately come through and grab this choke, and I'll start to finish.
Oh, that's a Paulie special right there. Like you said, fantastic option, especially if you're struggling to beat the arm. Another great setup for this is from the butterfly, right? I find myself in this front headlock quite frequently, right? So I got this collar tie, and Paul is coming forward. I'm gonna switch so you guys can see. So as I feel him pressuring forward, I have a split second to do a technical stand-up, so I post on the mat, technical stand-up, and I pull him down into this front headlock. This is like the prime time for me to just step around here and go right into his hop, into the spiral ride.
Very nice.
Another great option from that front headlock, right? I'm here, snap him down. I like to, the traditional way to beat the arm is here, and for me it feels just a little awkward and a little loose. I like to reach underneath and look for this rolling anaconda, right? But sometimes the guy's stout and I can't get the rolling anaconda. I'm still able to control this tricep here, which gives me ample time to post, bring the knee up, drop it into the little hole, step around, and I'm getting ready to take the back here.
Sometimes, you know, it makes me think that I also like to do the shuck with that, right? So if Dom is down, and like he had showed, he likes to come across, right? Instead of beating the arm, he likes to come across. Sometimes when you come across there, and I will, maybe for the anaconda, however I want to pull through, he pulls his elbow tight here, and I don't have anything. Now I'm deep elbow, right? I don't like to be deep elbows here anyways, but I end at deep elbow here. So I gotta react right away. What I'll do is, right now I'm on both knees, but I wouldn't be when I do this, right? My hand's gonna come to the mat. When I do, you'll see my body circle, right? And when I start to circle this way, I have this angle, right? 1, 2. When I circle, you guys, I'll circle and I'll shuck him by. Once I shuck him by, he'll go flying, man. Once I shuck him by, again, I can grab the wrist here, or I could just post, but I'm getting the spiral ride, and I'm gonna drop to the side and get the back. All right, so come back down one more time. When I hit this, right, I can come through. Maybe he drops, I don't even get it at all. Man, now I'm gonna grab the chin, right? Now I'll grab the chin with the short elbow. I'll circle that way. And when I do, you'll see me circle, and shuck him by, right? I'll come through, I'm circling, and I'll shuck him right by. Woohoo, man. I don't even wait. I'm gonna go right for that spiral ride, right? I'm just going to take my right hand, go in his thigh again, and drop. Boom.
That's awesome. While we're in the butterfly, if you haven't checked out the butterfly tutorial and instructional that we dropped, make sure you do. I'll link it up in the top left for you. Fantastic details there. One of my favorite back takes from the butterfly is the butterfly back take. So shout out to Marcelo Garcia. This is where I learned this one from. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a 2-on-1 on Paul. I'm gonna slide as close as I can to Paul to elevate him on top of me. And as I do, I wanna pull this arm across his body as I remove the same side hook, and he'll fall right into my lap. Whenever I'm taking the back, I wanna be cognizant of just diagonal control, right? So I have this hook in, I need to immediately punch an underhook here and keep Paul controlled here. That'll give me time to throw my hook in, start looking for wrists and finishes.
Okay. Real nice. Hit that real time.
Yeah, so real time, I'm here playing the butterfly, I slide in, elevate, immediately looking for this diagonal control, and then I can start to finish.
I giggle every time. When Dom catches me in that, I'll giggle. Because it's just, you feel helpless there with that arm going across.
Yeah.
So I like to hit rolling back takes also. You know, anytime I see some kind of different back exposure, or maybe he's not going, my opponent's not going that way like I wanted to, right? So what I'll do here is, I'll have Dom down, and I have side control here. When I have side control, guys, I'm gonna look towards it. I'm gonna change. I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna change the angle. When I'm changing the angle, I'm still dropping my shoulder and keeping pressure here. Put my back leg up so he doesn't roll me. When I do, I still like to secure his hip. But when I sit like this, it gives him the false sense of maybe turning towards me, you know, things like that. When he does, he'll do it every time. I'll just throw this leg in there. When I throw this leg in there, this is my opportunity, right? To grab his knees, but I'm gonna hip out a little bit. And this is super important so you don't hurt yourself, right? I'm gonna drop my knee down to the side. So you'll see me pull his knees down, drop my knee down to the side. When I do, I'm gonna come up right away immediately, guys. Right, I'm gonna come right away, not high, right? I'm gonna come low. When I do, as I lean over, you'll see my foot go right over his, the front of his shin here. This is super important. I'm gonna keep a nice tight roll, right? And I'm gonna roll over my left shoulder. When I do, I'll keep my legs triangles here, right? Don't have to, but I don't like when the guy starts to straighten his leg out, it'll hurt my knee. So I'll keep my legs triangled to reinforce the structure on my knee. Now I'll extend him away, right, with this little grapevine here. As I do, like Dom said, I'm gonna grab this hook here, right? When I do, I'll pull him down and I'll finish with the choke, right? And I'll grab everything super tight. So again, we'll give him another angle, right? We're here, right? I'm down. Now I turn to the side here. When I turn to the side, it gave him the opportunity. He's gonna turn towards me, yes. And if he does it, that's fine. It's all right. I might even just put my knee on there. He's gonna think that I'm going to knee on belly. He's gonna push it away. So now I'm gonna pick up the other knee and he'll try to push it away and things. So I'll just throw my hook up there. He'll take the bait every time. When he does, again, I wanna hip out a little bit, drop my knee to the mat. When I sit up, I'm gonna keep a nice tight roll, But make sure that, again, I figure 4 my legs here. If I keep it straight, he straightens his leg, it's gonna be no good. I'll extend him away. As I do, I grab that shoulder, pull him back, and now I got the back position, and I'll finish with a nice, tight, short choke.
That's awesome. There's rolling back takes from everywhere. One of my favorite rolling back takes, and I learned this one as a white belt, is from the 3/4 mount. So maybe I'm in the knee cut position. And what I'm gonna do, instead of cutting through this way, I'm gonna pick his knee up and I'm gonna force him to the other side. As I do, I drop here, we'll turn a little bit, okay. So once I'm in the 3/4 mount, I'm gonna look to flare my foot here over his top leg. Now this is super important. I need to keep this here the entire time. I'm gonna take a nice tight back step, and a good thing to remember which shoulder to roll over is whatever foot is flared, that's the same shoulder that I'm gonna have to roll over to hit this take, this back take. So as I go here, I'm gonna back step, and I'm gonna look to roll as close to his feet as I can over my right shoulder. And just like Paul said, I'm gonna keep my legs triangled here. There is a calf slicer here. I don't recommend it. We had a couple training partners tear their knees, including myself. So I just go straight to the rolling back take when I'm hitting this. So as I do, I extend Paul away, and I'm immediately looking to hit this underhook for this cross diagonal control. If you don't catch this underhook, he's gonna roll away and you're gonna look stupid. So make sure you're hitting this underhook, and you can settle in for the back.
Very nice.
So one more time, I'll hit it more full speed. So we're in a knee cut position, I force him over. I'm immediately flaring my foot, rolling, extending, and taking the back.
Oh, man. That's really cool because when you hit that, he's changing directions. When he's changing directions, it has me on my toes. It makes me think. And I'm like, oh, I'm just all tight. Man, once he takes that back, it surprises me. A lot of times guys are already looking up, you know. We'll move on to the next one we're gonna hit.
Just our final one of the day. We're gonna look at the Kiss the Dragon.
Oh yeah.
Arguably the most advanced, but it's a really great back take nonetheless.
Guys, this one's really, really cool. I like to hit this a lot, right? And I'll hit it usually from reverse De La Riva. You can hit it from, different ways, but the main thing is when I got this reverse De La Riva in my, or an inside De La Riva they call it, my left foot is flared out on the back of his thigh there, and I'm reinforcing with my left leg. When I do, I'm able to move him back and forth. If not, I can pop him for a second and move him back. If I have a hard time moving him, I can also sit up and bring him forward here. But the main thing is I wanna make sure that I'm getting him to react, right? So I'll pull my knees forward. When I do, he doesn't like this, he kind of steps back, and I can push him back just a little bit by crossing my legs here and pinching, right? When I do, that's my cue, right? To underhook here and spin super tight when I spin. All right, I'm gonna come through. I don't wanna be, whoa, I'm way out and he's grabbing my foot. It's no good, right? So I underhook his behind his ankle here, right? And when I do, I got a nice tight roll as I grab behind his knee and I come underneath. When I do, you'll see me bring my arm, come through. Now I don't sit here, right? But I'm gonna take my shin and my right leg and bring him forward. Once I do, simultaneously, I'm circling this leg inside. He'll start coming back. When I do, I'll extend my legs as I grab his hips, right? And I'll be pulling my arm out and I'll go for the finish. When I go for the finish, of course, have both hooks in and a nice tight choke, right? So, real time there. The main thing is setting this up though, you guys, is creating space. Because if he's jamming me up here, this is no good, right? So I know when he's jamming me up, I'm moving him back, right? Now I'm here. He's like, that's my opportunity to go underneath, and I'm super tight. I bring him forward at the same time as I bring this hook in. I'm gonna simultaneously grab his hips here. When I extend him away, as I do, already have one arm out. If you get caught with both arms here, it's gonna be no good. So when I extended him away, I was automatically pulling one out, one in, and finishing with the choke. So that, Kiss the Dragon, that one I like to hit a lot, because I'm creating the distance, pulling him close, bring him farther, and it sets up other things. But that one that's just an opening, for other ways to hit the back. But we'll get into that at a later time. Wanted to say, if you guys are still with us, thank you. We appreciate all the support. If you guys want to see anything, leave some comments in the comment section, and like, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.